Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have to talk about these latest Mattel Disney 100 celebration dolls that they're doing with a new Tinkerbell doll and a collector Alice doll for double the price. So let's get into it. Let's start off with the collector Alice doll that got revealed a couple days ago, and she's going to be a Mattel Creations exclusive and released on the 30th of June, I believe, so in like a week. Let's take a look at what it says here on the Mattel Creations page. Sweet anniversaries. We're proud to present Disney's Alice in a timeless scene to commemorate Disney's 100 years of wonder and the upcoming Alice in Wonderland Day. No room to grow anymore. After eating a magical cake at the White Rabbit's house, Disney's Alice becomes too big to fit inside. This first of its kind doll reimagines the surprising scene. No lizards or fires required. You won't have to pull Disney's Alice out through the chimney or burn the house down. The detailed three-sided cottage replica fits right over her head and torso. Designer Karina builds. When I first saw the movie, I was captivated by the endless imaginative possibilities that could happen in Wonderland. I love the humor and strangeness of all the characters, and that the story is told through the eye of someone relatable, so you get to experience all the wackiness for the first time together. A size surprise. I love in this scene how Alice's bewildered face is framed so perfectly in the upstairs window, and her bloomers and petticoat stick out at the bottom. It creates the most adorable but surreal silhouette. Alice is a standard size doll, so we needed to play with scale and proportion to convey how large she is compared to the White Rabbit's world. Little things make magic. It was so fun to bring this scene to life, from the panicked look on the White Rabbit's face to the tiny little details in the accessories. We made sure all the pieces would be scaled perfectly to the rabbit and his house, choosing items that are significant to him and the scene, like his perfect carrot in a glass dome. Moving to the actual listing, we can see the price of $100. She is a Creations exclusive and launches on June 30th. There is also a limit of 2 per order. And the description reads, it's the first ever doll recreation of a classic scene from Disney's Alice in Wonderland. Sweet, sweet Alice had no idea of the adventures awaiting her in this timeless and beloved story. Our special collectible Alice doll celebrates the wacky wonders moment when Alice eats a magic cake and grows too big to fit in the White Rabbit's house. Such a crazy, wonderful scene, now captured for you to treasure no matter where in Wonderland you visit. Included is the Disney Collector Alice in Wonderland doll. Our 10.5 tall doll wears a blue dress and multi-layered petticoat with eyelet trim. She also wears bloomers and cotton percale apron, each with lace trim. The colorful three-sided house is intricately sculpted. The set includes a White Rabbit figure and pieces of his furniture. Packaging displays shows furniture pieces flying out of the house, includes a certificate of authenticity, and is created in celebration of the Disney's 100 years of wonder. And there is also a doll stand, of course. Okay, now that we got all the information descriptions out of the way, let's just talk about the doll. Okay, here she is. 10.5-inch Mattel Alice doll. I don't know if we've ever had a Mattel Disney Alice in Wonderland doll before. She might be the first of her kind. But with Mattel's license returning, the Disney Princess license returning to Mattel, I mean, it is in the world of possibility that they would have done more Disney, heroine dolls, like with Alice and Tinkerbell. But I never would have thought that they would actually happen so soon. And so now we have a Alice Mattel doll, and she does fit in right well with the Disney Princess Mattel dolls. I mean, the face-up is just the same style, the scale probably as well. And I believe she is shorter. Maybe she's like the same height of like a Twyla Halloween Monster High doll, because she does seem to have, and she is supposed to be a child. Like, she is supposed to be smaller in scale to in comparison to a average sized doll like a Disney princess who are older. So I do think she's gonna definitely be a smaller size doll as is. So I'm not even sure, does she have like a new body mold? I don't know. But the thing that most people are annoyed about is that she doesn't have any wrist articulation, and she costs $100. So yes, let's talk about what we're actually getting here for the price. $100. Again, US dollars being the currency. Depending on your currency and where you live, shipping costs as well, it might cost more, I'm pretty sure. So that's also unfortunate. But yeah, let's just say $100. You know, is she worth it? I don't really think so. The wrist articulation, definitely, like if they would have just at least added the wrist articulation, it really, such a small detail, but it definitely would have changed the whole feel of the set. I don't know. I honestly don't know why they did not add the wrist articulation to the doll. It's something so obvious. And as we get to Tinkerbell, like she even has it. So, and she costs less. So I guess they really forgot about it to some degree, or I don't know what happened, but they didn't give her the wrist movement, unfortunately. But she does come with a house that she can wear that also can be displayed by its own, and I definitely think that house and the pieces are probably also what's taking up a lot of the budget here and why it's so expensive. It's because you're not just getting a doll, you're also getting a mini house and figurine and little items. So, you know, in Mattel's eyes, yes, that's like worth $100 because you're basically paying $50 for the doll, and well, maybe $60 for the doll, and like $40 little house with the figures, you know. And yeah, there's a stand. The box is big and nice, but there's so little here, and for the price, it really just is not worth it, in my opinion. But the doll does look well made. At least the dress is really cute. I like the layers. I like the face up, even though it's pixelated, which also really sucks. The shoes are definitely giving me Monster High vibes, with the heel being the bottle potion or something, right? That she drinks. So overall, I think she's great. It's just the wrist articulation, the pixelation, the price really doesn't do her any favors. And here we have the Tinkerbell Mattel collector doll, obviously again celebrating the Disney 100 years. And this is actually all from youloveit.com, and there's also a link for the Amazon listing, but it is currently unavailable as of filming right now. But she is public. It's out there for you to find, and there's a description that reads, commemorate Disney 100 years of wonder with this beautiful Tinkerbell collector doll inspired by the Disney movie Peter Pan. Tinkerbell's classic fairy look is reimagined in sparkling detail, featuring a leaf-inspired embroidered applique and petal skirt with an ombre print, all in her signature color of green, with a set of intricately detailed wings that appear sprinkled with pixie dust. Tinkerbell is ready for adventures in Neverland and beyond. To compare her magical look, Tinkerbell's hair is styled up and tied with to complete her magical look, Tinkerbell's hair is styled up and tied with an elegant white ribbon. I think it's green, but okay. And she holds a shimmering silver wand. With posability in the doll and the doll stand, Disney fans can create unique flying poses for the ultimate play and display. Okay, so let's talk about Tinkerbell. Again, she retails at $55 US, so she's going to be half the price of the Alice doll, and they're both considered collector dolls. So it's so weird how they're both collector dolls. They're both different prices, but literally the Tinkerbell one has more articulation than the actual than the Alice one that costs more. So it just it's so confusing. And this one is Amazon exclusive, and the other one is Mattel Creations exclusive. So maybe that also plays a part. I'm not sure, but Tinkerbell, the box is really nice. It's very slim, very long, and then the way she's displayed with the stand as well. The stand that they made nowadays with Mattel, they're making really awesome stands with the Ariel Deluxe doll as well. She's gonna look like she's floating, and then the base has also some skulls and some background stuff that looks like the sky. It's really well done. And then she has her silver wand that she can actually hold because she has wrist articulation. And then she seems to have the similar body size like the Alice doll because they're both, I think, the same size. But for her, She has knee articulation. I'm not sure if the Alice doll has knee articulation. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if she does. I don't think she does, because the legs do look pretty stiff. Maybe she does. I don't know. But the Tinkerbell one definitely has articulation at the knees. No articulation at the ankles, but that's not a problem. And look at the shoes and that little wraparound leaves, little white pom-pom, little fluff. That's iconic. I love how it's not just like some simple slippers, like they actually added the wrapped around the leaves. They kind of look like, you know, tied up like little, like they just look more cool to me. And then the skirt is like really full with tons of layers underneath, and then the applique on the front, like it just looks really cool. And then the wings look handmade, like they were made like with hot glue or something. Like they look really cool, and they're probably going to be applied with attached via a little peg or something, but that works for me. And then the hair is super gelled, but it looks great. And then the green ribbon, and her face, people said that she doesn't have her chin yet. True, she has a very small chin here. To be fair, I don't think Tinkerbell is known for having a huge chin, so I think it doesn't really bother me. But the pixelation for her face as well isn't as bad, and this is just going off of stock photos, but you know, I don't think she looks better in that department. So the face up also looks great, like the expression, the side glance. I don't know, I just feel like Tinkerbell works better as a doll than the Alice one. I mean, Alice is still a really cute doll, but the price really brings her down. And then Tinkerbell, she costs half the price, half as much, and she comes with even more, in my opinion. Like she offers more value with more articulation, and she just has a better, I don't know, just like I really like her look with the shoes as well, the wings, and the stand looks really unique. And I also like the box design and everything. So yeah, and she's Amazon, like she's really simple to get. So and yeah, she's available. I mean, she should be available. She's currently unavailable, like if you go look, but the listing's out, so just hang on, and I'm sure she'll be back in stock, and I might even get her when I don't even have a Tinkerbell. I've never had a Tinkerbell doll, so she's gonna be my first. So she just looks so good. Definitely, I think she won out of the two. She just looks so cute. But which one is your favorite, and what do you think of the price difference for what you're paying? Let me know it down below. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and become a member today so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope to see you next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.